Welcome to a new video. Today we're going to count down the 10 most expensive players in the Bundesliga on Football Manager 2006. This era of the Bundesliga is slightly more competitive than the last decade, where Bayern Munich have dominated. In the previous 5 seasons to 2005, there were 3 different champions, and plenty of talent on display. Let's start with number 10 though. Synonymous with being the record goalscorer in World Cup history, at the age of 27 we find Miroslav Klose with Werder Bremen. At Bremen he won the now defunct German League Cup trophy. I've always regarded him as more of a poacher, but interestingly he did win the most assists in the Bundesliga 2 times during his career. First and foremost, a moment of appreciation for that jersey. And the player in it isn't too bad either. Signed from Sparta Prague, Rosicky would spend 6 years in the Bundesliga, winning 1 league title. Arsenal acquired him in 2006, and he would go on to spend the best part of a decade in North London. He retired back in Sparta Prague in 2018. Claudio Pizarro. Like Klose, he left Bremen to join Bayern Munich. He's currently the Peruvian record holder for games played and goals scored in European football. He retired from football in 2020. Roque Santa Cruz. The South American striker was with Bayern at the age of 23. After winning 5 Bundesligas, he moved on to have a very successful spell at Blackburn Rovers in England. Remarkably, he's still playing professionally for Olimpia Asuncion in the Paraguayan First Division. A rather young-looking Bastian Schweinsteiger. At the age of 20, he already has 18 caps for Germany. By the time he'd left Germany, he'd won 8 Bundesliga titles. He went on to Manchester United, also the Chicago Fire, the team with which he retired. Dimitar Berbatov. In 2005, we find the Bulgarian striker with Bayer Leverkusen. In 201 appearances for the club, he scored 91 goals. That form attracted the interest of Tottenham, who acquired him for £10 million. The 7-time Bulgarian Footballer of the Year went on to retire in 2019. An integral part of Deportivo's success in the early noughties, Roy Mackay went on to join Bayern in 2003. During his time in Bavaria, he won 2 league titles. He eventually retired from football in 2010. In my opinion, one of the greatest defenders in history, Lucio spent a large part of his career in Germany. At Leverkusen he came runner-up in the Champions League, losing out to Real Madrid in the final. During 5 years at Bayern though, he managed to win 8 trophies. The runner-up on our countdown is a baby-faced Lucas Podolski. We find him at Cologne in Germany. Shortly after he would be signed by Bayern, where he helped them win a Bundesliga title. Spells in England, Turkey and Japan followed. He's still playing professionally for Górnik Zabrze in the Polish First Division. And finally, we get to number 1. The most highly valued player in the Bundesliga in 2005 was Michael Ballack. At the age of 28 here, he's in his prime. He started his career with Chemnitz before moving to Kaiserslautern, a team who he helped win the Bundesliga in 1998. He left Germany in 2006 for a move to Chelsea. Well, it's safe to say there was no shortage of talent in the Bundesliga in the mid-2000s. Although Bayern dominated this list, they didn't dominate that era quite to the same degree as they have done more recently. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video.